stopped working today for like the titles with the colored backgrounds. It's
Yeah.
not there. That's
But
why I have the picture up
when you
for
go into
Fri-yay.
StreamYard in your library and you click the video, a lot of the times if there's more than they said, if long as it's not an interview. Sometimes if it's multiple people, they'll do it. If it's you and Diva in the Dirt, they might do the two of you out. Well, it'll cut multiple shorts and give you the title. And all you do is hit send and it goes out to your YouTube.
Okay. I'm gonna have to probably write that down or listen to you again and replay. I'm sorry, I'm over in Laura's chat at the moment. I'm not being rude. I do definitely have ADHD and I've had it all my life and it doesn't go away when you get older. It's still here. So, but yeah, I didn't even know about that feature in StreamYard at all. That's
No,
great.
I
Thank
didn't
you
know that
for
one
it.
either.
Thank you so
Me
much.
neither.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
Thank
that and I tell people stacking. That stack what we call stacking is when you just pick a day. It's a Saturday. Your
Mhm,
kid might be gone out of the house with your husband.
mhm.
Start doing videos. And then you once you do those videos, you can schedule them to come out all week, 3 days. You can do community posts scheduled. You can schedule shorts. You can schedule anything when it comes to content
Hmm.
coming out. Even
Wow.
with Instagram and Facebook, you can schedule for anything to come out.
That's
Hmm.
what Diva does do some scheduling. She's told me about that. And so I think Laura does it too, right? Laura, you
Yeah.
schedule yours? Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
stack them.
I haven't. I can't stack. I'm lucky if I get one made with our situation we grow out of. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to find like different helps and stuff, just learning about Malachi because every child is different and so are special needs children. Um,
Hmm.
and I'm not my label, but it's like I'm trying to let people know I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not listening to you. It's just my brain all of a sudden will just stop on one thing and because I'm doing something else, it'll just
Right.
I'm so sorry. Ideally have a good thank you. Good work day and then scheduling for the weeks. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. It would be great to just have one work day like some of those shows do, like Vanna White. What is that show everybody like used to watch? Jeopardy and Wheel of
Wheel
Fortune.
of Fortune.
They
Mhm.
would do a lot of shows in one day
Yeah,
and just
3.
shoot them
Yeah,
all and then have the rest of the days off.
That's why I
they
tell
do.
people if you can do a video, for me, I'm not live as much. And I'm
Mhm.
scheduling a live for next week. So
Okay.
we'll be going live for the first time in a couple of months. What happened was I went live for the wrestling like weekend. I was up and down for 24 hours for like 3 days. There was
Oh,
no way I was going to do any live after that for a while.
Wow, yeah, I
wow.
can't.
Back, guys. I'm
Uh,
gonna get
you can do community posts. You can
Yeah.
do shorts where you schedule those things and like
Mhm.
even holidays on my community tab, I schedule those holiday posts so they come out and it's like we might have games, we might have polls, we might have
Oh,
different
okay.
things. That way it's still content on your page. It's not
Mhm.
like your page is dormant for a whole week. This week I didn't
Mhm.
do
Yeah.
anything, but I still shared out people's lives. I still went and did my art series on yesterday. Something where it was already scheduled, where I was like, okay, that's a premiere. I know it'll happen.
Mhm.
Those things keep your channel rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a great question from Shawnee. She said, for those that do schedule, do you use the recommended times for each day, or do you go by your stats in studio of when your audience watches the most?
I don't know how to figure it out from the stats. I did watch a video that once said that you could, your best times to upload are 11 a.m. or 3 p.m. because you're catching different time zones there.
Mm.
And so I was doing that. It was okay. I broke farmer. He also said 5 o'clock. And at that point, I just I just try to post everything at 5 p.m. I have on my community tab, I'm doing those at 4:45 because I just think if people are going to be going live, let's say at 5 o'clock my time, but that's 8 o'clock someone else's time. There's that 15-minute window that people will be getting ready to come on to that 8 o'clock live, and my the possibility of one of my community posts would be up. So I just do a scheduling of that exact time every time. Shorts, I kind of do the same, but if I've got kind of back to back shorts, I'll put them on at random times, different days. But you know, usually anything in the afternoon. I just won't do morning. I tried mornings, and if I went with
Yeah, I'm not going to do what I did again. But
yeah, if I go with because it's like 7 o'clock or 7 o'clock, there'd be those early morning people, and it was like abysmal for views.
mm,
And
yeah.
then mhm.
Maybe that's what I need to do is change that time.
Of when you're releasing. your
Yeah,
stuff.
because I'm doing the 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one time I personally wouldn't.
It
Mm.
That's
depends
10
on what you want to do.
Hey, Lynette, welcome in.
Sorry,
It
go
is.
ahead, Maureen.
That's 10 o'clock Eastern no, it's not 10. It's because they're only 2 hours ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
If you're 7, 8, 9, so that's 9 o'clock. So the only people that you're catching are people that are content creators, retired, sick, staying at home. So what your deal is that you want to catch people who are coming home from work.
Mm.
It just brings the pool a little bit bigger. So right now, if you post at the time you post, the only people that you're connecting with are Carol and like people like Carol and people like me, people like
Yeah.
Dolores, right?
Yeah.
And but you want to grab those non-content creators. So that's just kind of my, what works as the perfect time for you. But
Yeah.
Broke said 5. And so when I go 5, that's, if it's 2 hours later, I think that's your time,
Mm-hmm.
right, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
So then so if I'm at 5, that's 7 o'clock for you. That's 8 o'clock for Carol. Like,
Right.
it's like I'm grabbing the bulk of people, end of their day, sitting in YouTube's here. So it's like I'm grabbing a whole bunch of people who are ready to start their evening.
So then for me, it would be 8 because you're saying 5 and I'm at 8. That just seems so late for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I guess not because it's going to work.
Broke
It's going to work back towards the Pacific Coast. So
That's right. But
yeah.
Broke, he does his at 5
Okay.
o'clock, always 5. And
Oh, well,
and
he's on my coast. He does it at 5.
exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there
5
you go,
o'clock your
Shawnee.
time.
5 o'clock, and that's Broke Farmer, and it seems
Mhm.
he's doing quite well.
Mhm.
And then 9 through 11 a.m. on the weekends. Huh. I don't know.
Once you start something, a series or whatever,
Mhm.
keep it at that time. For me, when I first dropped the Do You Know Dolores last week,
Yeah.
it was on a whim. I just said I was going to do it. I did it. It was at 2 o'clock. From that day on, every single day that I put it out at 2 o'clock.
Right.
So that means even Cricket Peach was like, "Oh yeah, I know you come on there too," and I'm like, "Okay," because I've done it enough days where you caught it
Right.
when it comes on at 2. Now with the art series, it comes on at 11 right after Miss T, and so
Okay.
a longer premiere. That way, it gives people time to get in, and then we do it. It's short. I try to do those a little bit like short, less than a minute or whatever, kind of get everybody's attention. So when I do longer lives, it's not like, oh man, she's doing all of these things or these videos is like an hour. Why are we doing this? It's like, okay, maybe once a week you might get a long video. Maybe once a month now you might get a live. That way we can all get it together. But I keep short content in between. So we do the little series about art. We do the shorts. I do community posts. Those things are already set up where it's like nothing is stopping. Even that's why I was grateful when I had the emergency surgery. I had content still coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You had it all stacked and ready to go. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's what I do the same thing. Like if I'm going on holiday or heading to my mom's, then I start
yeah,
making sure I have things in place
right.
that
Mhm.
you know.
Exactly. I don't stack yet, of course, like I
Now,
mentioned.
if you have an Android, I don't think it's on Apple yet. There's an
Okay.
app called YouTube Create made by YouTube.
Yeah,
You
it's not. I went looking for it when you mentioned it. It's
you
not
can
on my
edit,
iPhone. Yoga.
you can find the music you need to. You can do everything in one stop shop, and it's
Mm,
easy. Like for instance, I do stickers now on like if you see the intro to my the Loves Art, you'll see where it says new episode blinking, but you'll see like every week I put a new sticker. So I think this week it was like the look like a little cat or something jumping up and down in excitement. That I do all of that in that studio.
okay.
And that I just upload
Awesome.
the video. I can cut. I can do different
Wow. Do you
switches.
know when they're going to put it out for iPhone too? Is
They
it?
haven't said it yet, but I hope
Okay.
they would because I beforehand
Yeah.
I was using Canva.
What
Canva,
is it called?
Yeah. It's
you
called YouTube
create,
Create. Actually, you know what? I have
YouTube what?
YouTube
create.
Create. Um, Here, I'll put it in the chat. Uh, I do have maybe an Android. My mom had one, and I might be able to do it on there and just port it through Wi-Fi.
There's
Android for life.
I know.
Woo.
They're
CapCut is
too
good.
tiny. Too tiny.
Yeah,
Hey, Junior.
Sorry, CapCut. Yeah, I haven't been really. It's okay. CapCut, I'm not.
I don't too much mess with. I do YouTube Create and I do Canva, but
Yeah.
Canva doesn't have the music, so I got to download it from YouTube to put it
Mm.
over. That's the only pain I got. Whereas YouTube Create, everything is in one spot. But I tell people, StreamYard and Canva are the two things that you can take anywhere. It's apps on your phone. So that means you can do it anywhere, you can record anywhere, you can edit anywhere. And with the YouTube Create, you can edit anywhere.
That's
But
awesome.
these are and you can get them free. Or if you want the paid version, that's in a better version because to me
Mm.
you get more options and you get to do more things than you did before.
I know. I want it. Hey, what's up, David Corey?
Good to see you, David Corey.
You're his
David.
You're his bestie, Maureen.
David. It's always in cap lock, so that's how I think that's how he talks.
Mm,
Trying to fix my
yeah.
glasses with
Hey,
some
Bayou.
super glue.
Oh, hey, bye, sugar. Welcome in.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, that's the Dolores. Same thing for me is because I use an iPhone. iPhone for life.
That's right. Oops, hold on, I missed.
And I have it.
Oh, cool.
I'm actually a desktop PC girl is what I really am. But for my phone, I do love my iPhone because it's like having a computer with me. And then I do have an iPad and a Mac. And so again, that same sort of thing. I can be wherever I am, record, edit in any of them. Not so much the iPad, just because it doesn't have enough memory on it. And then I'm able to throw everything, up. And I use like because I don't use Canva, I use Snappa for my graphics. No moving graphics with mine.
Yeah.
But I've found a place where I can get some free moving graphics if I want. I struggle importing them into the iMovie. It's like, either I make it too big or make it too small, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I use Snappa. I'd use the paid version of Snappa. And you go, that's, same sort of thing. Canva, I do like, I feel very overwhelmed in Canva. And I was a Photoshop girl. Like I was, all my career, my music career, I was always using Photoshop to create things. Or no, not Photoshop. That's not what it is. What's the one that's in the package?
iMovie.
Nope.
Oh,
That goes with it goes with Excel and It's a
Adobe
micro.
is Photoshop.
Yeah. So no, my daughter does Photoshop. I don't do Photoshop.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah. And it's like in the package, you can have Excel and you can do print,
Mhm.
print or PowerPoint,
PowerPoint, yeah.
and it's that other one. But anyway, so so it's not that I'm not apt to, but um my niece helped me design my logo
Dolores David. Sorry.
in Canva, and I just it's overwhelming in there.
There. Publisher.
Publisher,
Granny
yes,
got
thank
it.
you.
David
So
saying
yeah,
hello. You Dolores.
I was a big publisher person, and I could get around it pretty darn good. But yeah, you find
Yeah.
out what works for you.
Right.
Right.
That's the main thing. And then just, and what's going to make it easier. That's the name of the game. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I've gotten to where it's like, as they say, doing too much level.
Right.
I like them, even on the wrestling podcast, like moving backgrounds to go along with certain things. And
Yeah.
my background behind me, because like you all talked about, I don't have kids, but I have nieces and nephews. And so they come by and I have to, like, for instance, I think my camera's off. This is my background. So normally I'm
No. Very cool. Love
because
it.
and so I change it out to different things. I put like a little couch. I want to sit on the couch, have a good time.
Yeah. Love it.
It's
That's
easy
cool.
to do once you learn how to do it. It takes
Oh,
time.
cool. Okay. Unicorn Lady Tech says she created her channel logo with Canva. Yeah, I've heard it from YouTube for quite a while, and I've heard graphic designers really like Canva.
Yeah, you can do a lot. You can actually take your brand and just
Oh, night, Brenda. Wow, we're putting you to bed early tonight. I hope you get some
good
good
night,
rest.
Brenda.
Good night.
Hi, Brenda.
Brenda, do you ever do garden tours before you go? Just want to know
Yeah,
if you do any
we just
garden
wanna know.
tours.
Yeah, exactly. That's I have a friend in the bushes that's wondering when we're going to start just talking about garden tours because
Tours.
many of us are gardeners.
Many of us do many tours. Like I usually do a tour I try to do one tour every single month.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Well, that is familiar to me. What is going on with storms right now is like rendering this video one last time. Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Oh, and well then is that
Okay.
storms, is that video that you're rendering, is it a tour of your yard?
Dolores, you got business. Dave Corr says he needs a logo. Not sure how much he'll pay, but he takes off his shirt, apparently. and dances. Yep.
yeah. 'Cause even with Canva, they have a thing where
I
it's
use
a
somebody,
brand.
anybody, everybody scream.
It's like
Go ahead.
a brand, and you can make a brand kit in Canva where you can use the
Yeah.
colors and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I claim I'm a pink girl in my own pink world, so everything is pink over on Canva.
I love pink too. We have that in common. I love pink, girl.
I've probably used every shade.
Yeah,
Color.
you have. I love you,
I don't like pink.
I shocked a lot of people in my little like Know Me series when I said
Cool,
I
guys.
dislike the color purple with a strong passion. They were like, "What? I thought you liked it." I work with everybody who loves purple. I even Ruby. Ruby hair is purple, and she's my friend, but I can't.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I love those colors together. I always have too. Of course, not when I was real little. I liked orange. I don't know what was wrong with me when I was little. It's just, just kidding. Oh man, I guess that was about David Corey and no chest shots. He loves pink.
Oh.
Love the pink. I want to shoot a tour of my. Oh yes, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, we got to do it.
You gotta do it.
I got a weed whack before I shoot it to her, but
Do
now
you
I
have it, Shawnee? Do you have an iPhone? Because Maureen told me about there is a setting on an iPhone for that to help it become more steady and smooth.
yes, there is.
If you've got an iPhone, it's super fabulous.
How do we get to that, Maureen? Can I make you big and you show how you get to that?
I certainly can.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put you in solo.
Yeah, so you don't get that
There we
effect.
go.
You're not jiggler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she has
So
an Android. Anybody know how to do it on the
boo,
Android?
Android.
I need to know this from the iPhone. So
Okay, so I'm in video, unfortunately. I don't know if I can get rid of the glare. And if you look right here, see that up
Okay.
close? That's a
Trying
little
to-
running man. Click him on, and that's now action mode. So now if I'm videotaping and moving, it's going to keep it more steady while
do you
I'm
have it
doing
in cinematic or video?
I have it in video, but
Oh, I see the running man. So you have to click on it so it doesn't have the thing through it, and it says
Yeah.
action mode. Okay, mine
Yeah.
was on the opposite side because I
so
must
that's
have
what
it
we
on
want to
video.
see. That is
Okay.
action mode. That is not action mode. Now I'm ready for action mode. Batman.
Cool.
Oh, don't do that.
There we
Batman.
go. We all learned a little something there. Dolores, do you know if the hold on, let me get you back. Hello.
You talking about for the Android?
Yeah.
The Android has many weird new camera shots. One of them is Pro Video, where it's supposed to be like you're recording like a professional.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, androids give you syphilis. There you go. Okay. Gonna go there with me. All right.
Wow.
I know.
That's digging deep.
I'm
there.
sorry. Sorry about that. Please forgive me. Forgive me, Android. Sorry. It's a full
That was pretty good, Carol.
That was very good. You're pretty quick on her feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it's not. Sorry, Dolores.
Oh no, I was giggling with that. Listen, yeah, it's Pro Video. You also, if you want to be in the video shot, they have director's view, where you can record yourself and your surroundings at the same time.
Mm.
Oh,
Right.
cool.
Well, they also in this one. So I did go and get the Rhodes external mics,
You naughty,
and
David. You naughty.
and so again, I have that too.
She is.
So I can actually do. Whoops. Let's go on this side, like here. So I'm recording front and back at the same time.
Oh, what the heck?
So
How
that's
did you
in
do that?
that's in the Rhodes
In their app?
but you don't need their phones. I mean, you don't need the lapel mics to use this app. You can use this app.
Oh, thanks, Marie.
Yeah. So it's dual cameras this way, that way, or you can actually do picture inside. So Pip inside. So I can't remember who is who, but here, put me in there.
Hold on. Let me put you
So
big.
there.
Hold on. There we go.
Right.
That's
So
so cool.
the back camera is doing me, and the front camera is doing my screen. And so yeah, you can do this one. I'm just going to switch it back to the
That's
split
pretty
half and
cool.
half. So you can do this one.
Sure, I could.
Oh, I've seen people use that feature.
Yeah, so
before.
it's
Okay.
just the Rhodes app, but you don't have to use their sound equipment to use this
Yeah,
app.
feature.
So I
Oh,
have
cool.
Rhodes mics. How do I hook? See, I'm having trouble with.
Getting it to match up with your iPhone.
Mhm.
Do you have the Rhodes 2, darling, or which one? What do you have?
Here, let me put you guys back up together.
Because I figured out what my issue was.
I think it's the Rhodes 2.
Yeah.
Wireless Go 2.
Okay, and so you know the little fancy cord that it came in the box. with it and it's red,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you can't use that. That's what your problem is.
Oh,
That is for a
I can't. So this is,
nope.
I have that.
You want that. Yep.
Yeah.
What you want to get is I'm like I could go grab mine. So what you want to get is you want one that is black and one that is gray. And it's a like an SSLR to an SSSSL. That's what you want.
Oops.
Oh
Want me to
yeah,
just
I see what she has. She has the attachment to the iPhone because I have one from my
Yes.
mother where
I'm
it'll
just gonna go
plug
and
it.
grab mine. I'll be right back and I'll show you what it is. And it'll
Okay.
fix it, Laura. Like it's done, done, done. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's for the iPhone specifically. Okay. That's what you were trying to say, Dolores. It's
Yeah, because like I have the attachment to my brother's phone for certain things where you plug it in there and you plug it into your iPhone and it should work perfectly.
it's Rhodes, like the microphones by you. Rhodes.
Yeah.
It's a
Rhodes
weird
mic.
spelling. Is it RODES or is it
RODE.
RODE?
Buy you sugar, you can
And
buy one of those lapels on anywhere, even on the TikTok shop. I know some people who bought it. And it's like the little lapel microphone.
Mm-hmm. I
They
have
buy,
one of them.
yeah, cheap on the TikTok microphone. The only thing from the TikTok shop I want now is the glasses that you can talk with and listen to music. That's the only thing I want. And you can take pictures with it. That's the only thing I want for it.
yes, the Android does do double. Like I
Yeah,
can take a picture of the road and me at the same time, so it has the same feature.
I think
We don't
that's
need an
cool.
app to do it.
Yeah, you guys don't need the app.
I think
No,
Androids are
one of
trying
the
to get
best.
fancy. They're trying to get fancy because I've had Androids all my life. My brother has had iPhones, and I just every time I get on them, I feel like I'm lost. They even have a part of the app now where it will professionally take pictures of your food.
Wow, that's some crazy stuff. But
That's
then again, we
I'm just
have
a tech nerd. That's all that is.
that's cool. How you get so smart? That's right. How you get so smart about all this stuff? She taught
I,
herself too, right, Dolores?
yeah, I was always, even as a kid, because my mom's favorite memory is that I was at her job at the nursing station and the computers went out and I started tapping on the keyboards as a kid. And the lady's report came back and she was like screaming in joy. And my mom was like, well, you should do computers. And I actually,
Mm,
fun fact, went to school for computer programming. I just didn't, after a while, it was like, this is too much for my brain and just started working with kids. I was like, I'd rather work with kids than do this.
right.
So that was
So
Rhodes. Go ahead.
so yeah, so sorry, hang on, Carol.
Interesting. Oh, go ahead.
There is I think you can use Roads for Android and iPhone. You can use either or. So,
Mhm.
darling, this is what you want. You got
Hold
your
on. Let
little.
me make you big again. Hold on.
Uh, so
There we
this
go.
is what you want. It has to have a black end and a gray end, and the black end, of course, goes. Um, Black end goes into the black transmitter, and then the gray end would go into your microphone. Or I
Okay.
mean into your iPhone. The gray end goes into your
And,
into your
and where do you get that piece?
Amazon.
Okay. And it's
You
Telephone.
it's you can buy like so this is proprietary. This is the Rhodes one. They did have like so it was 25 Canadian for me. Um and I wish I could see what the SSLRR or whatever it is. So it's a gray to black is what you need. What you have is for like a regular like a camera.
mhm.
Mm,
And you know, and it's like I will say Rhodes does not give you a lot of instructions. There is no manual online, and you have to look up things on YouTube. And a lot of them, none of them were saying this. And I kept like Rhodes with iPhone, and it was finally someone
mhm.
showed this one, and this is
Okay.
the one that you
And
want.
it's
And
the
then
SSI to the
It's just actually it's just a black end to a gray end. Actually, let me go look it up and I'll bring it up. That way, I'm not giving you
Okay. Yeah.
the wrong titles to them. The only other thing to watch is your decibels. And
Yeah.
Rhodes does have an app that you put onto your desktop for downloading all the information, like all the audio from it. And in there you can make all your changes just right there rather than trying to do it on the screen on the receiver.
Oh, okay. Like doing
Mhm.
instead of doing buttons on the receiver, I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out where the heck
Oh
did
yeah, I
we
gotta
end
change
up.
that. I'm just gonna go get the
Yeah, because
actual
there
item
is
and-
memory with Rhodes too. So
Yeah, and it's like 7 hours of memory, so you can just run the heck out of it. Yeah, I did struggle, and but it was like
It's cool, sweet thumb, cool
sound
information.
is just so important. I've been using my
Yes, David Corey. That first wire was for the Android. That's why they're talking about the other wires for the iPhone.
I've
First
been
wire.
using my GoPro a little more with the mic attachment, and that really helps with sound too.
Yeah. Well,
Welcome
this one, like
back.
with the dead cat on it, like when I was recording today, I actually tucked it in the inside, and you
Mhm.
weren't hearing any of my shirt. You weren't hearing wind sounds. I
Yeah.
can walk far, far away.
Yes, I do like that.
Yeah.
And that was like that's taking some time to get. It's like, oh, bring the camera with you. It's like, no. I can be around the corner and come out
Mhm.
from behind the tree with this on.
Right.
Yeah, and
So-
then
Yeah. That's awesome. Now we're caught up on the side chat. I would love to get a Rhodes mic. That one, what's the price point on those ladies? Because they're in the upper range because they're more
It's
professional.
Stupid expensive in Canada,
Okay.
of course. But
Like, is it like 200 American or?
I think I paid over $3 for mine.
Okay, because you're Canadian, we add the extra $100. That's right.
It was for my birthday. I got birthday.
No, you deserve it for your birthday, and it's a business expense, really.
319.
Oh, it is 300 here too. Oh my.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, what the heck did I just do? I went.
But you can get the Rhodes. I know that growing out the box, he has the Rhodes ME, and so it's just the one. And that's the thing is that when this says wireless Go 2,
Yeah.
and you do get 2 microphones with it, right? So you can
Yeah.
have 2 people. And so your first thing is the Rhodes when it's just the one, you just think that this means 2, and it's like no, the software is different in this one. What it does is different. You can actually
Mhm.
split the audio tracks and stuff like that, which is like wah 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 wah. Nope, don't need that. That's too much information for Maureen.
Right.
I got two different kinds. I have the one that you plug in, but that one was a head jack one. That one went to my my Note 9, and then I have a Bluetooth one as well. Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
now
that
that I have
sorry.
No, go ahead.
no, go ahead. I'm
That-
listening.
That attachment for me, TRS to TRRS microphone cable for smartphone iPhone with the gray and the black is $872.
I hate you. Oops.
How much?
$8, right?
And 72 cents.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go. Nice.
Hold on. Sorry about the picture of the family. I'm moving it. Oh shoot, pop
So
up.
$913 with tax.
Why did it do that? There's the road. Is it showing?
And it's just
There we go.
so that's the one that is the one that
that
not
the
with
kid?
those things at the bottom.
Okay, you didn't get the lavalier. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
No.
get the lavalier.
No,
Okay.
like
So
it
it's a
is
little
lavalier.
cheaper. It's a little cheaper without that extended lavalier. You can get. Hold on. Here's I don't know if it'll show it.
So good for you,
I
Lori.
do
Yep,
like
there
those
we go.
little lavenders, so-
It is $2.84 right now on Amazon. It comes with two. And then the other part I can't ever remember that you were just talking about that you're plugging into. Boop. The two microphones, right? The ones with the blue lights are the microphones.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are your transmitters.
You get your little transmitter that goes on to your phone.
Okay, that's the one. The single transmitter is the one up front,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
no? Okay.
Yeah.
And then the
And
other.
then do your homework on watching YouTube videos on how to use it, because like you were saying, Maureen, I have to turn it up all the way, and they'll tell you, oh, you don't have to do that, but I think for certain voices you do.
Yeah.
What?
But
Well,
if you're using
$8.72, David Corey. The wire is not $872. Don't roll another one, David Corey.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah.
worried about
So
you.
just a sidestep there a little bit. So in Canada now, the one I just bought, that I got in April for my birthday, mine is now $409.99.
wow.
I love Dolores' comment. Yes, some of us. I love my subscribers too. Not $300 worth of love. Yeah, maybe not right now. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe later.
Yeah. And my Rhodes SC7 coiled patch cable was $27.94. That's how much I had to pay for it.
Mm.
And
Wow.
there's nothing that tells you that that's what you need. Like, it's like,
Right.
it's super
It's really
frustrating.
videos on YouTube. That's how you find out is other people who have
Right. And they
encountered the same
do
problem.
themselves a disservice that way.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
They
they
do.
do.
Because it's like, had I used it more in May and went, okay, I can't figure this out, then I would be returning it, because I have a month, right? But I didn't quite get myself, I was traveling, I was sick, la, 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 la. But every time I went to use it, I was having such difficulty.
Right, David, exactly. It's what I'm saying. That's right.
Mhm. Yeah.
You might have
So
to throw
that-
it out the window.
And,
Okay.
but I went specifically, it's like, how do I use this? Because I can't seem to capture the sound. I capture the sound. I was able to capture the sound, and then I would bring it into the interface, and then I would download my videos, and then I would have to drag it over. And of course, as soon as you turn one of these on, it's recording. So my clip might, because I do front to back cameras all the time, right? And so I'll stop it, but as I'm stopping and turning around my camera, it's still playing. So it was like, okay, this is now going to take me hours to edit to get all that dead space out of there. And I thought there has to be something I'm missing. And talked to a friend of mine, he was trying to troubleshoot it a little bit with me. And then it was just one day, it was watching someone, and they said, you can't use it with your iPhone if you don't have this. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, I was hoping that was my problem.
Yeah, I don't know how long I get from my battery, but I probably did not have it fully charged, Gulf Coast Granny, and I have like the one that's supposed to be from TikTok, like Dolores was saying, and it cut out on my watermelon video at the very end completely. I had no sound, and I didn't know until I went to go and edit it. And I was so upset.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little watermelon on.
Wow.
You use the earbuds, the Apple earbuds, Dolores, or the?
I've done that.
Yeah, those are good.
I don't think she's an iPhoner.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's an Android, so she probably. But it has the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably better, Anne. I don't want to get in trouble. And
thank you. I appreciate
thank you,
that,
honey. That was sweet.
Yeah, I don't. I use like a sound something. I forgot the name. But I just bought these J Labs because I needed some pink headphones, earbuds, because I used the other ones I messed up. I have a whole
And I
pink
need
setup. I was like, if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go all the way for it. So my keyboard
Right.
now is pink, and my mouse is pink, and my
I
headphones are
love
pink.
that. I'm
So
all about that. Did you see my old ones?
they're pink.
They're pink. I love pink too. You're my girl. I love all that pink. Awesome. Yeah, I have earbuds that I wonder if I can use because they
yeah,
do have a mic in them, but they're the
Yeah.
inset.
yeah, that's the ones I have.
Yeah.
You can put them in your ears and you can use them. If you go in the StreamYard, there's a setting for your
Mhm.
audio where you can reduce background noise.
Oh, okay. I just
Mhm.
wondered for the video. I have used it before. I think, Laura, you remember that a long time ago when I got the little
Yeah.
earbuds, and they seemed okay, but something right in front of my mouth, like I guess, worked a little bit better for StreamYard. But I don't know as
Right.
far as shooting videos. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll have to try it out, and you can tell me, Dolores, what you think
Yeah,
once
and
I
My
some
other
kind of
people
charge them up.
use StreamYard to shoot their videos because you can have a private studio and just
Mhm.
shoot your video, and then some people edit with StreamYard. I find it to be a pain in the butt, but you can download your videos from StreamYard and just edit them, do whatever you want to, or if you like them, set them up for it to go live
Yeah.
from StreamYard. Right there, one stop shop. And with the StreamYard, you can do the reduced background noise where you don't have to hear it, all that little swooshing of noise. Trust me, I've had it on lives where I put the background noise down and I am hearing all the kids go wild, but nobody else hears it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll watch
Yeah.
it later, and I like those late at night. I just don't want to. I don't know. Yeah, there's certain people I just don't want in my be promoting in my side chat. I'll just say that. So that's why I
Yeah.
asked.
Well, so far
Um,
I'm impressed with the roads, and and I specifically went with those ones because that was what Growing Out the Box had, and he just sounds clear and just
Yeah.
has a real
I
balance.
really like that you can really stand back. You can walk around
Alaska.
he's
and
in
the camera
Alaska.
can get a big view of what you're doing, and you're not always worried, am I in frame? Am I not in frame? Because I have to
Mhm.
be so close to my camera to get good sound.
Right.
So
Yeah, I know. David the Good, not to bring him up again. He uses some kind of shotgun mic that might be a Rhodes too, and
Mm.
he gets pretty good sound even from like across his garden. Because I asked him, I'm like, the sound was really good, even as you were moving around. I said, what kind of mic did you use this time? And he said it was a big shotgun mic. So
Mm.
see, I've never had good luck with the shotgun. I used to have, I probably still have somewhere in my all my gear a Rhodes, but
I guess not in. Probably not. Sorry about that. I get weird. I had somebody else ask me, like, didn't you used to be? Do I know you? Didn't you used to be on somebody's channel? Like, I've been here 5 years. I've been on a lot of channels. Yeah, probably.
I've been everywhere,
Yeah,
man. I've been everywhere.
right. Right. There's some to which I do not want to name, though. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What, the Lord, yeah, they are high tech, these ladies. I don't know what I'm doing up here with them, David Corey. I'm not high tech. I'm not a techie.
We're not high tech. We're just, struggling. I am anyway.
You're working through it and
We're
learning,
just
and
we're
yeah.
just tech. We're not high tech. We're tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, David Corey said his mic was really good. We're gonna find out which one he had if he had the Rhodes, David Corey, but it's probably one that we can't afford because his equipment, he does put money into his equipment and his all his lenses and stuff.
I
And
used to. I haven't.
yeah,
I
well,
don't
he's into that as a family. Like they do
Yeah.
it. It's like artsy fartsy stuff, I think,
Mhm.
with the kids and also his wife. It's always shooting some of the
I
photography.
have a real camera that I could use and do all that, but
Same,
we never use it because
same. I'm looking for mine. I thought it was in
Yes.
here.
We learning.
Yeah,
I got a
you
real
only have to
camera
be
too.
yeah, you only have to be one day ahead of somebody in that learning process to pass on a little knowledge. That's,
Yeah.
I even
Yeah.
have um
A drone.
a drone. Yes, and I don't know how to use it. My husband does.
I have one too from what that, China
Yeah.
place. Yeah, that I don't know how to use it. It's sitting in the box over here.
Yeah. I have
There's always
security.
a good
Yes,
use
I
for
love him.
everything.
I love
Yeah.
him. He's
I
so
have
great.
security
And family.
cameras that are upstairs in my upstairs for
Mm.
outside, but they're upstairs in my
Mm.
storage unit upstairs or
I
storage area.
still have
Yeah.
one I have to put up, and I want another one because there's some dog pooping on our lawn, and I want to catch that person in the neighborhood who just keeps leaving it there.
I want one. I want one of those cameras for like a ring cam that I can put on my tiny house that can
Oh, I have that. I
out
love
to
those.
my garden so I can
Yeah.
see which ones I actually need to when we're hunt down.
The
I
hunting
got
one.
about 7 cameras on my house.
That's
Mm.
awesome. Well, you got all that
And-
wildlife. You can't afford to step out one of those doors and there's a bear.
I got 7 that are connected to the internet, and I have 2 that
Thank
don't need Wi-Fi to actually give me my images.
We have all kinds of
That's
game cams
awful.
out, but
I'm sorry, Anne.
I got
Yeah,
one.
that's terrible.
Stole her stuff. That's awful, Anne. I'm so
oh,
sorry.
that is bad. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Ann.
Do either
Yeah,
one of y'all compost with worms or have a worm bin?
I am getting ready to do just that, but it's going to be the in-ground one. I was going to do a video on it. That's what I got today, GT, was other than
No,
a
you
plant.
didn't.
Yep.
You can't be doing
you
this,
serious?
Carol.
Are
I
you
am
thinking
so serious. That's what
I
I'm.
got the gamma lid and the food what do you
Good
call
for
it?
you.
Food safe container because I'm going to do the drop-in one.
You can't
It's
be doing
weird.
that, Carol. I
It's
got the paper
weird.
too.
you guys
Composting
picked
with
out
worms.
same seeds, same fruits. It's totally bizarre.
It is very
I,
bizarre, right?
I bought mine for $15 today, so I'm gonna
Ooh,
start.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I went
Yeah,
to
I think mine was around that for the because of the gamma lid. I didn't want the lid that fits over because of the snakes here. I didn't want to have to stick my finger and pull up and stick my finger there, and there's a snake right there. Technically, up with audio stuff, not just radio. Oh, cool, Barry. That's right.
That's why I keep things mowed down. We moved all the stuff around the chicken coop.
Yeah, that was scary as heck.
Yeah, and got rid of any of that stuff because no more snakes coming for my chickens.
There, David's got a trash can. Yeah, did you see that snake on her channel, you guys? She had what's that rattlesnake called again? I forget.
Timber rattler.
The big one. Yeah, the big timber rattler coming for her chickens. And you got pretty close to get that picture. You scared me with that.
Well, I took it out, so I had to get close.
Yeah, you took it out out near a lake and let it go.
Yes.
Yeah, so you had to get close to it.
Good answer.
Yes.
God protect.
Although the state that I live in, you can dispatch.
I know. I think Texas has
if they are attacking your livestock.
Oh, okay. So you're good. Yeah. So you took it out.
I'm all good in the hood.
Good. Yep. That's how I just protected
And
the girl.
A hoe
it
ain't
was
just
like
for
Texas.
a hoe ain't just for the garden, girlfriend.
That's right. Hoes can kill.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember that. That's gonna be one of my shirts. You heard it here first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hoes ain't just for the garden. Hoes can kill.
There you go. You got
Yep,
yourself
on my
a T-shirt.
Yep, on my shirt.
Mhm.
There are a lot in my soil as well. I do raised garden beds, and they're plentiful in there. But I'm trying to see if I can incorporate it in my garage because I do indoor gardening as well.
Yes, you
And
do.
if I can um trying to go or
Yes, they.
organic,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, me
yeah.
too. Yes, they do, David Corey. I watch the Texas shows where they're the game wardens. They're protected. That snake is protected in your state. Sorry, GT. He's arguing with me. You know, David. Go ahead.
Yes, and it's protected in my state as long as it's not attacking my livestock.
Yeah. Yeah, David's agreeing with you that it can be made of. Did you get a trash can, GT, or did you get the 5-gallon bucket like I got?
No, I got a worm bin.
Oh,
It was at a
cool.
garage. It was at a
Look
garage
at you,
sale
fancy,
the 80s.
fancy.
No, I ain't
What,
got no fancy
today?
money though.
Did you get it today?
Today.
No
Yes.
way. We both got
Oh,
worm stuff on the same
Exactly
day.
what I was saying, Carol. I
What
don't get
the?
it.
that's
I
like.
don't get it. We do it a lot. It's really
I
bizarre.
know. Yeah, I
Wow.
went to a yard sale and they had that on sale for $15. It came with like 5 trays. It comes with a spout at the bottom of it. So yeah, and
That's awesome.
I got two 3 gallon water, would you put the water in or whatever, like at Wally World or something.
Hmm.
I got two of those for 50 cents each. So I got everything for $16. I walked out of there so fast. And then I
Wow.
got
That's
like,
great.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah, it was,
I know. They don't know
I'm
what they
waiting
get
for
for
yeah.
me for $16.
That's awesome.
It must have been
Hmm.
mismarked. I gotta get out of here. Well, that was like me today when I got that the clearance. It's a big Monstera deliciosa, and it's probably got a couple plants in it that they just. I said, "What happened?" And they're like, "We just got tons and tons and tons of plants at one time, and we couldn't keep up. Like they don't have enough help there at some of these big box stores. That's why you'll see stuff, going on there that is like, what the heck? Why, why are all these plants dead? We don't
Yeah.
propose for snakes. Yeah, no. It's the Texas game wardens were actually interviewing because they had gotten a tip that somebody had killed one of them, and that's where they said it's a protected snake in the state of Texas. And I think the problem was the guy saw it and it wasn't on his property; it was across the way. Yeah, exactly. Somebody
You can't do that.
snitched him out. But they didn't want it to get to their house, so they went across the way and dispatched it.
Now, if it was in my field, far, far away from my livestock, I could not do that. No.
Yes, I will get Monstera fruit.
But since it was in the coop, yeah.
Yeah. All
And
right.
my little puppy dogs were running around.
Yeah, no, that had to go. That thing was huge. That viper mouth, that thing was scary.
Mhm.
I totally agree. Yeah, Dave, you live there. I know. It was on TV, drama. That's what Andrew tells me too about, those shows up there that we watch sometimes. He's like, yeah, that's TV. You learn a little something, then the other stuff is just for the drama effect. So, yeah. But I still can't get over that we actually bought worm stuff on the same day. That's just bizarre. But I'm grateful I got it. And then I also got hardware cloth so David Cora can't send anything else to eat the next, watermelon vines I might plant. Hopefully my mic will work when I'm telling him that I'm planting them. Too cold for my fruit. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to have our tropical weather. I imagine though you could do it in like a greenhouse or a grow tent.
Or indoors.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The grow tent. Yeah. Like you
Like
do
in your living room.
yeah, in your living room. But you have to have the tropical humidity and everything right for its
Mhm.
fruit. So you
Right.
would need something where you can control that.
I have that. I
Mhm.
have, oh my goodness, the humidity here has just been crazy.
Yeah. I think it has to consistently have it though for a while for it to fruit.
Right.
I have to look
Right.
into it, Gulf Coast Granny. I'll let you know. I did pull my sour sop off the tree today. I'm hoping it wasn't too soon. But there was scale all over it, and I'd be darned if those scale are going to take my, my first fruit. I
The
was like, nope.
computer says I'm buffering, so
Oh, you are?
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know
Okay. No, computer's lying. Yeah.
Mhm.
why. Today I was in and out of your live because my husband was in the office working,
Oh,
researching.
okay.
We're finally making the call on our Astro, and
Oh,
so
I'm
we're
sorry.
researching how we want to do it and who we want to do it, and
Yeah. To
so
see if there's somebody who can come to the house.
yeah.
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 I'm so sorry.
What,
She's
what was that? Say
that's her
that
dog.
again, Laura.
Who's Astro?
Astros are my husband's. Well,
Lab.
he's my dog now too,
Yeah.
but
Um,
he's our old black lab that we've
Yeah.
had, and it was the dog that got my husband through some very hard times. So
Oh, that's so
very special dog to him, and
right.
he was like, I was handling everything, and he came in and he's like, "Honey, I'm taking over. I wanna research and do all this stuff." And
right.
Yeah.
yeah, so
That's
Oh,
hard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't." So I wasn't like even commenting, and they're
I
in.
was wondering what was going. I figured you were just busy. It was okay.
We're-
But I had dropped it. Seeing you, I had dropped the link because that it was just a weird day.
Yeah.
Just a weird day. Or was it my first? Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how that happened. It like fed back.
Mm-hmm.
Baby watermelon.
That's what's up, Unicorn Lady Tech.
That's the real thing. You the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us a garden tour of your watermelon vines.
We love
We love garden tours.
we love garden tours.
Yes, we
Yeah.
love garden tours.
Watermelon garden tours,
Mhm.
squash garden tours,
Yep.
Mhm.
romaine
Absolutely.
lettuce tours. We just
Yes.
love any kind of tour that you can
Mhm.
possibly get. Lots
We
of
love
tours.
those garden tours with archways too. Those are really awesome.
Archway
Yeah.
tours.
Mhm.
Mm.
I have 3 of them. I have 3 arches.
I
I
have
don't know if
Yeah.
people noticed
my
them.
arches
I don't know if
too.
they noticed them in my tour that I just did this past week. There was 3 tours,
I
3
noticed
arches.
those arches. Yes.
Thank you for
Yes.
that tour.
Yes.
That's awesome that
Beautiful.
you noticed that tour.
Mhm. I did
We're
notice.
we're teasing somebody who is not in the side chat with us for right now.
Who's listening?
He listens
said-
in.
Yeah, it's like I hate garden tours. Every time you say tour,
Awesome.
I'm on a drink. So, so I'm getting in as many tours as I possibly can.
Mhm. Mhm.
Let me see.
Oh, Unicorn Lady Tech.
Yeah.
I
I'm
have
gonna
spring
get her
2024 garden tours up.
Yep.
Mm.
Gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it,
Mm.
unicorn lady.
Okay, David Corey's leaving.
I'm
He's
subscribed. Oh, good night, David Corey. Have a good
thank
sleep.
you so much for coming
Yes.
and hanging out with us, sir.
Always
You
enjoy
have a
you,
good
David
rest.
Corey.
Thank you
Good
for
rest.
coming, David.
Yep.
Yeah.
And keep your rabbits to yourself and the iguanas too. I want to grow a watermelon. Bye night. Good night, watermelon king. For now.
I think I just have small watermelon, so I'm not doing the challenge. But
You're not gonna do it.
no, I don't feel like I know enough about growing watermelons to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't either, but I'm just gonna try.
Yeah.
I know enough.
Uh,
Heat is my issue. That's the only thing.
yeah.
And I got a way to
Yes.
supplement it though.
Yes, that's
I
always
got-
what we go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got a nice watermelon that sprouted out. So we
Nice.
doing pretty good. I'm putting it out. I wanted to do something tonight, but I left my
Mhm.
other
How are
phone
you
on.
growing watermelon in Alaska?
Yeah, that's
Because weather ain't supposed to stop you from doing what you want to do.
I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
try.
Snap.
I'm. This is this is a journey. I'm before my channel before the next year. I'm gonna have watermelon. I'm gonna have everything growing, and it's
Yeah.
because time just doesn't allow me to do certain things right now.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
after a while, I will have the time, and then I can invest more time to produce the fruit. That's the reason why I started this, is because
Mhm.
we have lackluster fruit here. I
Mhm.
want real
Mhm.
fruit that has the flavor and sweetness that I deserve.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna try, and my failures are gonna tell me how
Yeah.
I can succeed. So
Yes.
that's
Absolutely.
all
That,
that is.
amen. Preach it. Yes.
Yep. I love that.
Hmm.
I love that. Yeah. I'm hoping mine will. So far, I've just killed a lot of stuff. My own fault because I forget. I forget it's there.
When everybody's doing a challenge, you're like, my time for that fruit is past.
Yes, that's
You
the
know?
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
exactly.
that's not easy. You
Yeah,
need like a
GT.
cool room.
I do. Yeah, where's that? I need that like walk-in cooler to grow the
Mhm.
stuff that you
Yeah.
guys grow in the cooler months. There, it's in everybody's chat, Unicorn Lady. If
Thank
you
you.
don't have Unicorn
Thank you
Lady
very
chat,
much.
please
So GT,
Thank
subscribe.
you.
did you ever get a chance to watch that man that's in I do believe he's in Quebec? The video I sent you, and he grows he was like you. I think I sent it through
Oh,
Facebook to you.
Dolores, you are always welcome. Of course,
No,
anytime you want to come up, she's
you
saying
sent
she's
it on
done it.
Facebook.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent it through Facebook to you.
I'm gonna look now. I
Or if
forgot.
not, then then I emailed it to you. Either or.
Oops.
Mhm.
Bye, Dolores. Thank you
Hi,
for coming.
Dolores.
Oh,
I think she's going to still be listening. Thanks, Dolores. You
okay.
are
Good
welcome
night,
always.
Dolores. Thanks for coming and hanging out.
I was trying to type to you, Dolores, but my mouth works faster. Yeah, I won't say anymore.
I was just sorry I was looking at that one.
Yeah, I had
That's
to do
awesome.
that.
My watermelons,
I have
they
two
just
too.
went out to ground a week and a half ago because it's been way too cold.
Mhm.
And they're now like my daytime highs were just not warm enough to have any of the melons out.
That's
So
crazy. Yeah, it's kind of weird on the West Coast as far as weather this year.
weather.
I knew what you meant. Dolores, you'll have to give me the name of that lady, and if I have to pay like a membership fee for that group because she has professional, background. But I'd love to have you on, and if she's available on my daytime chat
Mm,
to,
that'd be good.
talk about that. Yeah, I think it would be very good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike. Oh, sorry.
Nice. That's okay. Give her the power. Oh my.
Watch out.
Watch out.
She's like in control.
Keep my hands above the table. Just get them off the mouse. No touching the mouse.
You're fine.
Step
fine.
away from the mouse.
You are just fine.
I'll have to
Okay.
watch that unicorn tech. That I love a garden tour.
Everybody loves a good garden tour.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves it so much it could be a drinking game in the garden community by saying garden tour. I just
Tour.
posted a garden tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Been in the
I-
bushes.
I don't watch a lot of garden tours myself, actually.
No, I do. I
Yeah.
was watching actually. What's weird is he was a smaller channel and he already had over, I think it was 1,000 views on his garden tour. And I was like, what?
I hate him. Whoops.
I know. That's how I felt. But he mentioned Lead Farmer twice in that video. And he had gotten something like, I think he got sugar cane from Lead Farmer.
Wow.
And yeah, I think some of Lead Farmer's folks came over, or he might have hashtagged it or keyworded it,
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes. Don't know. But I mean, he had great stuff. He's a hot pepper grower, grows a lot of hot peppers, which I cannot do with Malachi.
Yeah. No,
Oh, wow, wonderful. Okay, great. Well, she's
awesome.
welcome on anytime. Because, yeah,
That's cool.
like just to hear her story and everything and about that too. If people want to join who are in my chat, Dolores,
Mhm.
I want to join now. Sounds awesome. Problem is I'll forget it's there, just like all my other Facebook groups that I join, and I'm like, oh, that's a great group. I'll learn so much.
Mhm.
Then I completely forget I have Facebook.
Oh, I know. I always
I
forget I have
Thank you, Anne. You forget too.
I didn't find a Marine.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you again
If please
because
and thank you.
he's growing his in the winter in a barn, and it took some time to convert it, but
Watermelon?
in the spring, March, he's got blossoms on the peaches and nectarines. He grows grapes,
Wow.
and he grows it all, and it's just in an old converted barn.
Oh,
Hmm.
I want that link. Just put it in the
Mhm.
side chat.
I will
want
go
that
and
link.
find it. Yeah, it took me forever to find him again. I was
But I
fascinated
need
because
it. I need
yeah,
it though.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm
Oh,
gonna give
she's
it to you.
putting on her lips.
Thank you.
Watch out.
Oh no, because they disappeared. Plus, my
Mhm.
lips get dry.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me. I keep it's more
Always
for
do.
mhm.
I think people think it's my stem, but it's just my lips are dry. Like, up here. There's probably so many shots of me doing that, but now my lipstick and rubbing my lips together. That's from not drinking, I'm sure, enough water is part of it. That's
Yeah,
the thing too. This summer, with the crazy weather, we all have to remember to stay hydrated.
I know.
Yeah,
And
I'm struggling with that.
me too.
I was outside watering, and I had
Hi,
all these
Ann.
plans.
Have a great one, and we'll check out your community tab. Sorry, Laura, for that cat video because I like to watch stuff like that too.
Yeah, that's fun stuff.
Yeah, it is fun stuff.
And
Oh,
it's just too hot today.
yeah,
The humidity is just gross lately.
what we're at Lowe's because of the concrete underneath our feet, like all that concrete. Oh my gosh, it was just beating down on us just a little bit there, and poor Malachi was like soaked through by the time we
Mhm.
got done, and
That's
I
how I
couldn't.
was this morning.
Yeah, I felt bad. Fed him some nice cold water. The lady was so nice. After I made my purchase, I'm like, how much are the waters? Because he was out of his water,
Hmm.
and I was getting my change out. She just gave me one of the waters that they use out there because they have waters, I guess, for the workers.
Oh,
Yeah, it was ice cold too. I was like, thank you so much. Yeah, really sweet. That's one thing I like about there is like it's easier to use the veteran discount that Theron gets, and I'm sure your husband gets through them too.
yeah.
It's just easier. So I got 10% off of everything too, on top of half price for that big Monstera.
Mhm.
Mm. Wow.
It's so weird here. When we go to Clarksville, it's a military town, and the discounts aren't as high.
Hmm.
And there's caps on everything, and
Wow.
probably because it's like,
Sorry.
the huge base right there, and so it's like, yeah.
Sorry, I happen to have an itch on my face tonight. I think I got bit by a mosquito like right on my cheek
Oh, I
a few
hate that.
nights ago. And
Mm.
it happens to be on my mic side. So sorry,
Mm.
I'm hitting it. Yeah, that's weird, especially since it's a military town that they're not like.
It's a huge military town though, and I think maybe that's why. It's like
Mm.
here the veteran plates, you don't get them just because you're a veteran in the state of Tennessee.
Oh,
You have to be 100% disabled
oh,
to get the veteran plates.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know that. Well, because they have a don't they have a disabled veteran one and a vet one? Like I guess the veteran one though.
Well, the vet one you have to pay for.
Yeah. No, I know you have to pay for. I think both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know they have I think they have the UMC ones and they have the Army ones.
But in Oregon, it was free, so it was like you never had to pay for it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I guess the discounts were better there for some reason.
For that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because you're probably paying for it in your taxes, your state tax, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because Tennessee doesn't
Taxes
have
the
that.
West.
Yeah. That's where I was looking at South Carolina and Tennessee because the tax structure is the same as Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I can get the house cleaned out in order for us to move anywhere. Woo! Keep thinking I'm going to get it done, and then it's like the time is gone. I don't know if anybody has that. It's just like, how are we at 7:00 already in the evening?
How are we at June 21st, 22nd for some of you?
Right? Yeah, it's already.
How are we at the longest? Well, not now. It's past that.
No, it was the 20th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I am posting it. Carol, where is you? Here's you.
Oh,
I think
okay.
this is you. Yep.
This is the guy's channel that's growing in that barn up there.
Yes,
cool.
but it's a 30-minute video, but it's fascinating to watch how he experimented over 10 years with this of trying to come up with the ways so that he goes, I want to grow, good fruits. I want to grow the fruits that I like to eat.
Does
the peaches.
Does he do hotbeds or anything like that?
No. Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Like that other lady who's in Idaho, I think. That's friends with David the Good and
yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah, they do these they do hotbeds.
Yeah, they compost in the bed.
Uh-huh.
He is using things like that, but it's like he first was doing kind of trellises, greenhouses and stuff, and then he went and dug beside his house and he hand dug it. He's a olderish person, and so he dug down and was making like cold storage, like going under the permafrost to put the plants down there. And so we did that one year. It was it's over 10 years of him trying these different things, different structures, anything so that he could grow the fruits that he likes to eat. And being the peaches and the apples. And he is in it's either a 4 or a 5 grow zone. And so he has this big, massive barn, and it's in ground. So it's like March comes and you're walking through it and you're seeing the blossoms already coming out where it should not be. Mm-hmm.
I've seen the dug down greenhouses where they are growing orange trees and stuff up north and in the cold weather. So I'm wondering if I've seen his channel before. Did he have one that's dug down in the greenhouse, you said? Because he tried that?
Yes, he did. And but it was right next to the house. And he kind of built a gazebo, or not a gazebo, like a sunroom off of the house. Yes. So his accent when he says fruits, I want to have the good
I was wondering why you said that. Fruits.
I want the good fruits.
Oh my goodness.
And I wanted to have grapefruits. So,
I think we're gonna call it in like 3 minutes because I am trying to fade earlier than usual. Yeah. We're probably
Maureen.
Yes, darling.
Could you please do me a huge favor and send it to me? Because I can't see it.
Because you're on your phone.
Yes, I can, darling. I did find you in your Facebook.
You did?
Your Facebook. Yep. I just went and made another comment, but no, I'll just send it to you through email, darling. It's fine.
He doesn't have one of those. Maureen just, I don't think it's him.
Oh yeah,
Oops.
wait.
Wait, you're freezing up. I don't know if that's me. Is that me?
Me or who?
No,
Who is
No,
GTD.
that's
me?
me. I think you said. I
Yeah.
think I see it on Facebook. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I just went and commented on your GT Junior grows it. Yeah, yeah. Now you just
Yeah.
went and looked at it, but I just emailed. I emailed it to you. Good
Yes,
night,
the
Gold
2-minute
Coast.
warning for Southern goodbyes.
Good night.
dang!
Nice.
I got it.
Good night, Gold Coast Granny. Oh, good. He got it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch because it's like when you go and you take someone's, you know,
Mhm.
10 years, and he was working full time. He was working a job, and it was
Right.
like, I want to have, you know, this
Fruit.
good fruit, his fruits. And
Mhm.
so
Really?
it was like all of these experiments that he was trying
Mhm.
and finally figured out. And so he does, I think he does do kind of I don't think it's straw bales on the outside of the building, or if he's just using soil as well
Right.
to build. But it's a big barn,
Mm.
and
Right.
yeah,
That's awesome. Like
That
that he
is
could
awesome.
that he just kept going until he could figure out what worked.
what was going to work?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't often.
Because I was sorry.
Go ahead. No. You're fine.
I was
Go.
actually looking at double layered greenhouse plastic with a blower. I was actually looking at that, and I was looking at it for a 5x5, but I don't think it's going
Mhm.
to work that way. But I'm still
Mhm.
researching because
Yeah.
I want to.
You
It's
want to
like a
do it?
passion. I want to
Right.
do it, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I
keep on
wonder if
researching.
the place that you went that had the banana trees and stuff, if they would have any suggestions at all for
And
what
that
might work.
they I looked at the infrastructure and I understand it pretty well. They
Yeah.
have a heater. The heater actually is connected to some kind of plastic. I forgot the name of the company, and it has holes in it, and it generates the heat throughout. And then they have poly. I forgot what kind of greenhouse
Carbonate,
panels, probably, and they
polycarbonate.
have it like that. So I understand how they did it, but it seemed like it's going to be the same, cost as me growing inside my garage. I mean, you get better sun because real sun is better than the fake grow lights.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know.
Mm. What they have the polycarbonate up top, so they're getting the natural sunlight
Yes,
in.
but then we get a whole lot of darkness as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they don't have any supplement. Yes, they do have supplemental lighting. Yes, they do. But they
Mhm.
have like they using fluorescent tubing versus LED because
Hmm.
fluorescent produces heat versus
Heat.
LED.
Yeah,
I
and the
would
Mhm.
warmth.
imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's less.
You just got to get the right wattage for that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they had like a smaller version, like people there to talk to, because you're a plant person and plant people talk to plant people. They had any idea how a home grower could pull it off on a smaller scale with less money. Like
Yeah.
basically. Basically.
lean-tos is
Mhm.
one of the suggestions that they made.
Mhm. Okay. So you did talk.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I'm in Facebook groups that are Alaska garden groups and stuff like that, and they
Cool.
give all kinds of suggestions because I go in there and I ask a question a certain kind of way to get
Mhm.
people to be inclined to help because sometimes you'll put a post out there or you ask, I can't say ask correctly, but
It's
you'll
okay.
ask something and
All right.
you'll get somebody to push the like 10
Yeah.
times or whatever, and that's it.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
then they'll ask you like, why do you want to do it? And you tell them, and then they don't say nothing else, and it's
I
like,
know.
really?
It's me. That see
Like,
where
you're mean.
I'm terrible
Talk
about
back to
finding.
me.
Yeah.
I'm terrible about that too. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I forget that I have Facebook and then I'll go there and it's like, oh, that person commented like 2 weeks ago back to me. And yeah, I'm that
Do you not
person,
get
GD.
Do you not get the notifications?
I can't put that on my phone. I can only have so many notifications because
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
yeah, it's just too much. Plus my cameras are so sensitive, they're going off on my phone. I've got some from YouTube, my messenger, texting. So yeah, it becomes too much, really. And even I'll shut some of that off sometimes too, just to like get a break. But everybody, thank you so much in the side chat. I gave you longer than I said. Have a sweet dreams, and we will see you hopefully at Marines tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, and hopefully Barry's on Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you did not subscribe to Tampa Creek Homestead, where I was earlier tonight, please consider that, and please consider helping your fellow side chats and us too. Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a
You.
good night. Thank you so much. Bye.